Yeah, we're live. Literally live? Computer doesn't tell me that I'm live long? Am I live? Doesn't say it's live. Beep, boop, boppity, boop. Public. Okay. We should be live. Let me go onto my technological device of choice. Wait. Let's set a thumbnail first. Okay, so there will probably be a bit of buffering, but after that we should be fine. I just need to set a thumbnail. Okay. Thumbnail should have been set. Could always be wrong, however. Okay, the thumbnail has been set. Okay. Beep, boop, bop, beep. So it's a little bit lagged behind. 2 viewers, okay. You can speak in chat if you would like. Feel free. I'd love to say hello. I'm just trying to set up the whole stream thing and then we'll be fine to get going. I'm just seeing if my mouse is currently not. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you are agreeing that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. That's strange. Why isn't my... It's not saying that I'm actually doing anything to the, So if I do... Huh? Huh? Okay. Think it's working now, at least. Yeah, by playing Doki Doki Club, you agree that... Yeah, they left. You agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Why is my YouTube not... It's not saying that I'm doing anything in... Oh, okay, wish moving. Alright. Agree! Wahoo! Instant nostalgia, okay. Children. Doki, yeah. Epic. Oh god, is that gonna be too loud? I wouldn't be surprised. Sorry, I guess. If you just got... Your ears just got blasted. This knee slapper. Sorry that I keep testing the stream. Settings. Woohoo. I don't have to do full screen. Help. Shouldn't have pressed that. Oopsies. Thanks for the help game. Thank you, game. Okay, it's perfect. Epic. If anything, it's too quiet for me. It's too loud for me. New game. Please enter my name. I guess I should include my actual name. It's doing a funny name. What should I do? Wonk. Let's go. I'm not giving these characters voices, by the way. Hey, okay, epic. Oh, oopsies. I'm getting lag in Doki Doki Literature Club. Akko Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Epic. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But just works out because you've known each other for so long. How relatable. I'm not prepared to talk. Okay. We used to walk to school together. Okay, let me just get myself mentally prepared to speak. Ooh. We used to walk around. God damn. How would I keep up making 180 YouTube videos? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but on days like this. No, what is wrong with me? Okay, let's just play the game. This is too cringy for anyone that's actually watching. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after this, I must feel better off running away. Main protagonist is kind of mean. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Zero catch up to me. I'm not making that sound. I overslept again. Lol. But I caught you this time. Lunk. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. How philosophical. I'm not making these sounds. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me and Lunk. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. How true. Fine, but you... I see people skip all the dialogue, and I see that, but I'm not on that. Get away from me. I'll get chat up, in case, like, anyone actually decides to speak. I guess I don't have to have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school, the schooling grounds. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. How true. By the way, Lonk, have you started a club to join yet? He's like, a club? Oh, my brain! Why do I remember this? I'm so cool and funny and relatable. I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I've been looking either. It's like, bro, it's not true. Tell me you'll join a club this year. And it's like, that's true. I was thinking about joining the gamer club. I'm like, oh god, is that Bucket Brain on YouTube in the chat? Oh, I'm gonna feel 10 times worse streaming this. Lol. Hey. Oh no! I can't stream knowing he's here. That's gonna be so unfunny and uncool and unquirky and unepic of me. You know what? You know what? I can't feel cringy. That's an emotion I've never felt. Told me you would join a club this year. Did I? How epic. Oh no, I'm gonna have so much more difficulty doing this. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going along. Oh my god, I hate speech. I hate this language. Oh no, I'll edit this out if I actually make this to content. But now the stakes have been risen, because now I don't care if a random person's viewing this, but now that... Okay, see ya. Okay. He left. Boys. Opportunity has risen. I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just by getting by on the average while I spend my free time on gaming. Anime. He's like, you're gonna be a neat fool. Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried. You won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. It's really important to me, you know. And I'm happy now, but I died the thought of becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright? Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Oh, notification. No promises though. You at least promise me you'll try a little. Well, yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yahoo. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me even makes me... Ooh, English. Makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So I went to check out some clubs. I guess I have no idea to start with the anime club. Hello. Hola. Sayori. Sarah must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need me to... You need to wait for me. Oh, Jesus Christ. You'd need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Whoa. Oh, I didn't read that. My hand just pressed the space bar, frick. Sayori. Yeah. Just know I'm going to your club. It's like, bruh. Sarah's vice president of the literature. It's like the name of the game. It's like the name. What? Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in the literature club. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, man, I can't do that. If I gave her a voice, my voice can't go high enough to do anything like that. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. It's like, cupcakes? Oh, damn. I can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning and so planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. Stop. This person's so annoying. Let's go Tilda. Wahoo. And thus today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. That's too true. I guess we should set up a save. Bonk. Return. I went to the spelling bee. That's what's gonna happen every time there's a word that I just accidentally missay. What's the word there? Misinterpret. No. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom. Who do you see first? Is it Yuri? I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. My brain doesn't stop expanding. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Siri says nice things about you. I can't give these people voices, but if I watch this back, I'm never gonna be able to tell who's speaking if I'm not watching the screen. Lol. Oh god. What if the game's free, and I've played it a little bit, and I've watched hours of this content. There's an ending, the ending, I guess. I watched. It's voluntary. You can skip it in the first 10 seconds. It's just extra dialogue, and I stayed there for like an hour, so I just have nothing better to do with my life. Okay. Seriously, you brought a boy. Where? Oh, it's so I can't. There's only me. There's no one else here. So I just wanna die, really. Way to kill the atmosphere. Lonk. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situ. No, I know the next line. This club is full of incredibly. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, says Lonk. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. That's not how you say that word. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Oh, okay, I don't know what happened there. I don't know. If I just commentate on everything that happens, this is not going to be a fun stream. I also intend on being here for a few hours, so I may as well get comfortable. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Well, Yuri, who is comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And as they vanish out of existence. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's the best character in the game. My opinion. That's right. It's great to see you again. Bonk! Oh, they're holding hands. How quirky. It's great to see you again, Long. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Dash. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. No, that's not... Oh, we were. Okay. Sorry, I'm dumb. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Oh god. If anyone I know finds this, I'm gonna die. I'll just say it's a funny bit, and that's what I'll do. Come, sit down, Lonk. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. I'm just waiting. You know what, if I just don't say anything about the second half of the game, I could get a couple people, right? No, whatever. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches. You know what, if I just zone my brain out and just read and have no funny diet. How awesome. I'll just be able to say stuff without being more cringy. Okay, you ready? Ta-da. Wow, I love the look of the cupcakes that are on screen. Their visuals are immaculate. Natsuki is full. Lifts the foil off the tray to reveal there are a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. How quirky. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So, Quuuute. I had no idea he was so good at baking. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. But lol, you've been trolled. They're actually edibles. It's delicious, Sari. Talk to the mouthful. It's already managed to get. Oh god, if someone doesn't know the context of this game, I'm gonna. Okay, it's funny. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. How methodical. Our main protagonist has a brain. Natsuki's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She wanted me to take a bite. Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? I don't know. Have you? Oh, I get it. Made them for you or anything. How quick. I've got rubbing alcohol. I know there's no. Can rubbing alcohol like? I know it can't, but could rubbing alcohol like make you tips in there? I think that'd be funny though. Only one way to find out. Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sari sounds like, shut up, dingus, you neat. Oh, damn. But not for you, you know. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? That's a lot of... I don't know what a tea set looks like. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh yeah, this is a literature club. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I'll at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Your family smiles and says, tea booba. Your family... Oh, it's too loud. If I did this while quiet, your family smiles with self relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. Whoa. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Can I alt enter or is that gonna throw off something? Okay. Something tells me I shouldn't, yeah. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy. Oh. So, that's okay. Don't be. This is the best character in the game. This is the best character. That is just undeniable. I'm gonna check the stream and see if I biffed something putting it on full screen. Guess it doesn't affect, like, the stream. But it annoys me. Guess we're not gonna find out. I don't care. Fine, whatever. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Her body just like cracks into position because there's no transition thing. It's just. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And I think it's like, that makes sense. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Oh, I'm so dumb. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I can tell by the 0 frames that great game. I love this game. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. I could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't go. I like literature. I love the smell of rubbing alcohol and salt. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both. I don't remember what it said. Wait, there's a history button. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab. I'll convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But to make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. All? Okay. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best, and you'd know it. Wow. How quirky. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new map. My voice is starting to die. How do people do this? Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, wrong. Kinds of things you like to read. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm gonna quiet to myself, half joking. Why is that yellow in a eye? This is yellow. There's a red pixel in her. Anyway. His head suddenly perks up. Oopsies. I clicked off tab. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not that much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. How true? Lol, me when? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. I can tell, especially with the hands behind her back. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex meaning. I don't remember what it said. I accidentally pressed the space bar. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes line up that she finds herself confident in the world of books and people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me. Those are good books. Read a book. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of her own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? At Bay is way. All shadowing Bay. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Wow. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, but only for a brief moment. It's true. Bit on the nose, but sure. I hate horror. Oh, that's why I hate live streaming, because anything you say is now on the internet. Someone clips it, like me saying horror, but trying to roll my ass because I don't know how to do that. That's funny, right? Why is that? Well, I just his eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. Usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Huh? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It There." Oh, and give it back. Fine. Okay, everything you do is just as good as you are. Sari slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I can tell. Bruh. Well, I didn't press anything. Well, I guess sometimes. Bunk. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very competent writer yet. How present tense? Into future tense. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your mind. I didn't hear what it said. I assume it said mind. Heart. Damn. Do you have any writing experience? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh no! The floor is quicksand, apparently. Just seeped into the floor. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah. To do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Lonk. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And this is the thing that makes all of them sad. And it's like, I haven't decided to join the club yet. I just hoping I was I never said I would join this club, so I have convinced the button. I made a decision on this little club's looking. And they just sunk into the floor. What is happening? One by one, they all one by one, the girl's eyes light up. It's just like a I took that literally. Whoosh. Yes. I'm so happy. Tilda. Sarah Ross are really jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came with the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks. I guess? Okay, everyone, I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Look, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class style Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Long, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Siri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah. Schmovin'. Your way home the whole way, and my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Bruh, how are they teleporting over here? And of course, Monica. Best character. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer. Oh yeah, this is a... Oh, my mouse has been in the way this entire time. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow close to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with the writing. It's like... Yeah. Like... Pick one, do you think? Favorite club member? I've established who my favorite is. I'm seeing a severe lack of them on the bottom of the screen. Okay. I guess it's between these two. When I first played and heard about the game, I hated this character. It's my favorite. I'm done a bit of a switcheroo. I guess endgame. This character more. Bonk. Bonk. That's gonna be Sayori. That's Heartbeat, bro. Vertigo. I'm just so good at this game. Parfait. None of these Natsuki. Oh, there we go. Death. Lol. Me when? None of these are Sayori. This is Sayori. This is Sayori. Sayori. Not Sayori. Sayori. Yeah. Hawaii. Oh, damn. Poof. I'm boofing it. Boop. Boop. Huh? Okay. That's what you love to see. Well, I guess I'm not gonna dwell on that. Dude, I don't play DDLC because I'm so scared about Monica on 3 AM. It scared me. Oh, we got all the boys in chat. They've all left, however, but you know. I'm glad. Oh, it's far back. Hi again. Lonk. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. I should message Ryan. Maybe he'll want to join me. No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. That's not something he'd want to do. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. What if he... Well, I'm back in the Literary Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already gaming, I guess. I didn't read it. Excuse me, I promised Lonk. Lonk. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, so I can say join a new club. Yeah, listen to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Too true. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Also valid. Oh, spacebar. Last year too. Just join a club. Right, come here and hang out at one, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Ask you certainly have a big mouth, someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Ask you finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. That's true. Valid. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops down a seat. Don't worry, guys, Tilda. Lonk always gives his best when he's, as long as he's having fun. Helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy and it's distracting. Lol. And you almost set your house on fire. Is that so? I should save my game. So you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Lonk can become good friends too? Sayori dash. Usual, Sayori seems oblivious at the weird situation she put us into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know, Tilda. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy, Tilda. It's really nothing, isn't? Never mind. Sarah made it sound like it was a big deal and it was really... That's really true. I hate when people do that. It's like a small thing. And it's like... Why? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from me was a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I mean, I won't make a big deal if you won't want it to be. All right. Then here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. I was just kind of accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna read the book. What book is it? Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect one to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried into a book. Nia stopped taking this stuff literally. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Natsuki had an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, it's gonna be the scene I'm thinking of, isn't it? You left something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? There's a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Dash. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person... also true. What country is this? What state? That's not an American state. What is this? Japan? No? It's not Japan. I need a pal in the comments to help me out here. Manga's one of those things. I already read that. How do you know anyway? Did you bring it up in class sometime? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curiously, I pull it out of the snack. Viz. Italics. Oh no. Husky snatches it out of my hand, then she turns the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the worst, most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Oh god. Our main protagonist sounds like an influencer. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass in that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. No, I'm not putting characteristic into this. If I don't speak with a monotone, low voice this entire time, I'm not getting into character. I'm not gonna be like, I didn't even say anything. So I don't think it's the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. Lonk. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. I feel bad when people say that, because someone worked on that cover, and people being like, don't judge the book because of it, but people want it to be accurate, you know? Anyway, Infected Dash. Asking pulls out the first one with Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna okay, I'm right. This isn't that scene. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Wow! Suddenly, oh, oh wait. Don't just stand there. What? She grabs my arm, pulls me out of the closet, and she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to us, signaling me to sit there. Wow, I can really tell that I'm sitting. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it would be easier to be. Guess it's easier to be close together like this. Dash. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. As she crosses her arms and scooches an inch away. That's like 3 centimeters. That's nothing. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to it. When's America gonna start using the metric system? This isn't relevant. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Nasio once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder. Much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. Well, how long's it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every night. It's also true. I agree with the main protagonist, which is technically me, so I agree with me, and I'm now an egotistical bastard. Not really, but maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the also valid. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Well, obviously. Think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. There's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. Whoa. But that just helps you get to know the characters. Backstory, I love exposition. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their old... like when they get into all the backstories. And when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. I said, so I think you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Wait, that's italics. I hate them. That's not a joke. I mean, that is a joke. I don't know why I said that. Italics are great. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, Nancy gives me a little shove. Whoa. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just, there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, how long have I been streaming for? I feel like I've been doing this for millennia, but I should probably only been doing it for like half an hour. Oh, he responded. What? Nancy paused for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Should probably be reading chat because I know some people spoke. I've been streaming, I mean, for 44 minutes. I suppose for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Why does that matter? Doesn't, or just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into the manga. Like, I'd ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for him that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence, because it explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Epic, I guess. I should probably read the comic. It's really well drawn. Anyway, we read on for a few minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with someone you like with someone else. I read that completely wrong. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up series I enjoy, and this is the part where she's like, bruh, I don't have any friends. Don't. Animation? Tweening? Does she tweening in my video game? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. You mean? And she... My main character's a mean individual. Could you not rub it in? That's cute. Jeez. 3. Like I'd ever get any of my friends to oh, okay. They just think manga's for kids. Can't help bringing up with them without them all being like, still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I want to punch them. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser. Far too true. So I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time, but it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. Oh, I remember the next line. Yeah, I don't even... No, the other next line. I don't even know what my dad would have found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except the Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Just can't win, can I? Well, I guess it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. It's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Dash Lane. This video was sponsored. No, it wasn't. So, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Epic, I guess. I totally forgot that happens. It's a very one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I just feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Wow, that's so... I wonder what that's supposed to imply. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finished chapter. Stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. So I'll express some words of feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. The elder friend Natsuki for whom gaming. I didn't read it. I'm tired. What time is it? Too late. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone? Are you all ready to out today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, Tilda. I just need to make sure we have enough time. They do look pretty cozy over there. Unless he suddenly notices how close she's gonna be. It's gonna have like some animation. Nope. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it over to Natsuki. For giving it back. Do you want to know what happens? Yeah, but why don't you just say dash? Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Wow. Well, of course, it would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that, one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. By golly, do I just love the smell of rubbing alcohol. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. But tomorrow, I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Am I too scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Ooh, alright then. I stand up and I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Tilda. Wait, doesn't... Oh, you get to choose who reads it first. Sarah's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a compensation. Oh, I didn't read that. Is that compensation? Oh. Composition. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. I really want to improve my... Anyway. You're not here for me. Well, actually, no, my ego's not that big. Natsuki and you reluctantly comply as well. I do the same myself. Now you have to choose. All those 4 people, yeah, how could I be so forgetful? Start with Sayuri. Definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayuri first. She's my good friend after all. Lunk. I'm sure it's the first time, of course. It's not that good. Not the kind of guy who would end up writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right, Tilda. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, I should not be inhaling the rubbing alcohol. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Lon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sarah sees the full picture of my motive here. Well, I'm seeing how much rubbing alcohol I've got inside of my canister to drink. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright? I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay, Tilda. Now I read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. And this is like sunshine. I get up in the morning. Because the sun. That's that one, right? Why is my brain so big? Go outside, poem today. The way I to the blinds. Wait, what's this? So it's not a hike. It's just a normal poem. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blind. Do I want to read this as like an actual? Yeah, sure. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you've missed me. Kissing my whole forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my head, my eyes. Why did I read it like that? I read it as if it rhymed. I'm going insane. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you asking me to wish a rainy day? Wish away a I wanna die. You asked me to come out and play. You trusted me to wish away a rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. How relatable. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Also valid. Forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean, I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say anything, it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Wow. Especially especially that last line. I meant eggs and toast. How quirky. Even though you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Got all cranky. Ugh. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Tilda. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I look forward to it. Yuri, because I want to get out of the way the fact that she doesn't like it, because I didn't make it for her. I made it for that's cute. In which case I could have made it for Yuri, but I guess I would have preferred. I guess you can't appease everyone. There's 20 questions. 20 isn't divisible by 3. Anyway, minute passes, not enough time for to finish reading. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself, I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, so first I'm writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. She doesn't like it. I love that. It's funny. Wait. Oh, wait, so this is the storeroom. And in the scene, you see... Okay, so now she's sitting there and you're sitting here. Yeah, that makes sense. Is that my hearing through it? Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? What sound is this? Ooh. 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 I'm so sorry. Your boys have face and our hands. Yes. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. Might take you a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Well, what were you saying? Right, it's just the fact there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through them myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, they form-fit the two together. True, that's just true. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened, and one series 5 minutes to try me, but finds a train of thought. It's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but when it comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things, let's hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That's can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or Nancy. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'm gonna try harder. Cause I love huh? Oh, my laptop's dying. That's why the screen dimmed. I was like, this is part of the game? Huh? I was a little confused. Let me just plug in my charger. I plugged in my charger. Dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for, which itself is kind of funny. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last time, oh god. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Claim. Breathing air. Oh, calm. Oh god, I just can't read. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That's good. I like it. I'm sorry, I'm such a terrible I want that handwriting. That's like the only times I've wait. Oh, I wish I saved earlier because I really want to know what would happen. Wait, so if we're experimenting. Now, if I load this, sure. Oopsies. Wrong button. Guess it doesn't matter. Oopsies. I don't just read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Really glad you like it. And I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. No, my friend, it's not. It's all philosophical, pal. That shit starts about ghosts. No long freely. Wait, yeah. What? They said how you took a long time to read it, and then it said you glanced over it. You. There's a new modern symbol. Sorry, I paint a picture in this case. Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon we left without nothing. I was almost silent putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that, you fool. You've been pwned. Oh, what's some other? Trolled. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you like that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. We got a Monica, Natsuki, favorite character or second favorite character that's gonna like the poem and manga. Hi! Look! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any... If you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm all settled in. Anyway, you want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Luck. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's kind of sort of bearable. Learn to get past it. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica, my pal. I like it, Luck. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something nuts you would write. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. Say so, yep. By any chance, have you read anything by who's that? That's not the Frankenstein person, that's Mary Shelley. Who? Time to Google Shel Silverstein. Wish I read the. I wasn't expecting people to actually like join the stream, so I wasn't expecting to like read. I should have read people's what they had to say. Chat room. Shel Silverstein, American writer. They dead? Yeah. 999. What do you write? The Giving Tree. I haven't read that. I haven't read any of these, but I've definitely seen them before. I've seen, like, their front covers and their names. Yes, I have. Yeah, my man. These poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids when you think about them. They can express views of the world that might apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. She's not, maybe she's not an expert, but probably won't find much fill in her poem. It might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through, so I can see why it would be your poem to kind of explore. Or your kind of poem to explore. I've ended up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. Love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might have, be a little biased with their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Thanks, Monica. Oh god, I love the smell of rubbing alcohol. So it's like the maca smell. It's identical, and it's whatever. It's right. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Usually I'm pretty confident with someone who claims me very good. True, that's because I don't have to. It's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I swear that way. And too relatable. You know, I want to change up my like in the real world, how I talk to people. Like, I want to be way more confident. I'm not more confident. Well, I want to express that more. I want to be like even if I'm not, I'll still be like, bazinga, you know? You know what I mean? Sure then. I love the piano. I love this. I love the piano on this. Hole in a wall. Oh, not a. Okay, let's just read it. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. Seeing the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I real. Blind. Like a film lifted out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. I already searched for the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching further into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. You'll know why I'm laughing later. So what do you think? It's very freedom, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's become pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess I had some kind of epiphany recently. This didn't teach me the word epiphany, but this got me to say it a whole lot more. because I really like the word. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Someone's been writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a pink, dark puddle of ink. Did I say pink? Anyway, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, Tilda. Oh yes, I forgot. I was speaking asking. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving my opinion. Yeah, what's the point of sharing in the first place? I read this one, I could have been doing other things. I'm dying. Oh, it's a rubbing alcohol, isn't it? I shouldn't be drinking it. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Monkey. I want to be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours is really bad. Yes, you were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go like, haha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you mine. And then you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So another way of saying you liked it? Irk. Natsuki's red talk gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I've told you. No, you don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that most to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out whether it's a win or loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I... It's this one about the animals, right? Yeah. Eagles can... I'm not saying that profoundly. I'm gonna say it like a child. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. That's about it. I get it. It's profound. It's saying how people are worth really nothing. The rubbing alcohol. People can do their best, you know, that sort of shebang. Yeah. I told you that I'm not gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Honestly, you're so good. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like a rock. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you, saying like, ooh, but deciding to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, I prefer a rhyme at the end than to fall flat on purpose. I'll bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess. So one more into it than I realized. That's what it means to be pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to let her humor. I can speak. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nancy is feeling proud, then I won't take one away from her. I guess that's everyone. Let's find the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Yeah, spare time. Yes, yeah. Okay. Found trash, Natsuki. Okay, now let's see what we had for this route. Yeah. I'm sorry, Natsuki. Instead of you express so defense to come I'm saying anything to Sayori. Yeah. Everyone's fighting, so I'm sorry, uncomfortable. How can two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Lunk. That's our problem. It isn't about her. I agree. It's so unfair for this to check there because, well, also, Nancy's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Near as, Sarah stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. What makes him think? He rushes off. Let's see now. This is why Sarah's vice president. I said Monica. She's not turned to. I like this. And as time I come off as a good leader, I can organize things, but I'm never good with people. I can't bring myself to interject. It's true. As vice president, it's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah. So I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sarah's amazing in her own ways, isn't it? I guess you could say that. Probably in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Tilda. Take good care of her, okay? Let's see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us, you can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. True, I wish. Wait, don't take that out of context. I was talking about knowing the characters more, not. Oh, whatever. I can look like a cringe though. I don't care. This game's about anime women. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, though, mostly. Like, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about. Everyone in that case will do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'd learn something from your friends too. So it was turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the poems. The kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Myself and newfound determination. Wrong. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Killed her. Sarah beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sarah and I have spent so much time together. Apparently I'm not enjoying it either. They're schmoovin', Sarah. What happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. No. I'll get now. I'm not gonna video. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that, and I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. It's on your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Lunk. It's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. Sign looks like Sarah still hasn't. I didn't read that. Sure, Sarah's being friends, that runs nice, but let's stop that. We'll just have to see what the future holds there. I pat Sarah on the shoulder. I said that mono myself tend to have, but it's easy to use Sarah's internal monologue sometimes. Okay, Tilda. Yeah, let's do this. You know, that's probably a good point to end the video. The stream. What time we at? 11:25. Call me Australian King. Yeah, that feels like a good spot to turn off the stream. And then we'll bring it back. Yeah. Save. We'll go to page 1. Alright. Enjoy the video. We'll do the stream, I guess. See ya for the next one, I guess. Yeah, see ya.